This comic strip tells of the Eagle Force, stories you can act up with die-cast metal Eagle Force action figures, each sold separately. There's Captain Eagle and Talon. You can pretend Kayo is a judo fighter, Turk, a strongman, and Sergeant Brown, a demolitions expert. And this is the enemy, General Mamba.
Destroy the Eagle Force.
Head of Riot, plus Baron Von Chill, Betaman, and Shock Trooper, each sold separately. Captain Eagle, Kayo, Turk, and all Eagle Force figures, each sold separately by Mego.
Today's review will be on the Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys Eagle Force. And this is for Kayo, Silent Weapons Expert. Wait, did you hear that? What was that? Whoopah! He just kicked you right in the face. Silent Weapons Expert indeed. Now, Kayo has been an original member of Eagle Force since the 80s, but back then he wasn't known as the Silent Weapons Expert. He was known as the Judo Fighter, and I love how this line has some of the older characters, and they've aged over the years, and that's really cool because, look at him, he hasn't changed a bit. Although, he does wear boots now. Whoopah! Oh, he just got you again! Now, one of the things that's cool about this figure is, if you look at that likeness, well, you might notice a similarity between this figure and a real person. You see, Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys have a standalone figure based on Larry Hama of G.I. Joe fame, and I believe this head is a reuse of a Larry Hama head, and that is awesome, because you can always pretend that Larry Hama is secretly Kayo, and that is cool. Looking at the back of the card in this package is exactly like all the others, 100% collector friendly. You just slide this card out, pull the figure out of the bubble, play the figure all you want, put it back in the bubble, slide this card back in, and you've still got a mint on card figure. Now everything up here is exactly the same, and down here it has Roll Call Series 3, which includes Sergeant Bulldog, Staff Sergeant, Bulldog Brigade, Reconnaissance Specialist, Eagle Force Officer, Strategic Operations Specialist, and Captain Eagle, Eagle Force Leader. And below them we find Baron Von Chill VII, Science Advisor, Riot Commando, Arctic Warfare Operative, Grim Reaper, Mercenary, and the man of the hour, Kayo, Silent Weapons Expert. Whoopah! Oh, so nice he kicked you thrice. Looking at Kayo's bio, it reads, the combination of Eagle Force's collapse and the betrayal of his top pupil sent Kayo into the deep seclusion in Japan's Key Mountain Range, using it as a time of introspection and to develop his own martial arts skills. Kayo grew spiritually and physically during those years, honing his deadly abilities into a new and arcane fighting style, the likes of which have never been seen. Under his picture it has Kayo, Silent Weapons Expert, and a quote from Captain Eagle that reads, we were hesitant to reach out to Kayo, knowing how devastated he was by Hornet's betrayal and conversion to hired assassin. But once that first footage was released of Hornet alongside Riot soldiers, we didn't have to call him. He called us. Now he's back in Eagle Force, where he belongs, and ready to avenge Hornet's victims. I'm so happy to add Kayo to my Eagle Force collection, and I already have a figure of Hornet, so it's going to be really cool to see those two guys facing off against each other. So I say we waste no more time, and I say we open it! Whoopah! Oh, he kicked you 4 times!
Beginners class today, huh? Yeah, this so stupid!
So, here's Kayo fresh out of the package, and you tell me, does that head look like the Larry Hama head? Because it sure looks like it to me, and you know what? No complaints here. Now, it looks like mine has a little bit of a mess up there on his left eye. Ah, that sucks. But you know what? I don't get to pick these things out. You just basically buy it, and you get the one they send you. Now, one of the cool things about this head sculpt is they salt and peppered his hair right at the Reed Richards temples, and I love little details like that. Another detail that I love is just check out this shirt with the Eagle Force logo printed on it. That is awesome. So I assume looking at this shirt that Eagle Force has their own clothing line? Heck, maybe they have a clothing store, because I remember seeing an American Eagle store at the mall once. Holy cow, I'm going to go get me one of these shirts. But you know what? That looks awesome. Down here he's got some black cuffs and some bare hands. He's got a yellow belt. Wait a minute, he's only a yellow belt? Huh. But down here, you can see the legs that we've seen a million times before, but if you look at his holster on his right leg, that is definitely new and will go with one of his accessories. Looking at the figure from behind, and you can see that gray in his hair there, that is awesome. Down here, you'll see that he has no peg hole in its back. And yeah, aside from his belt being painted, the rest of his legs are pretty much just black, but maybe with a little bit of a wash, and that is awesome. Same as the other Eagle Force figures, all of his accessories come in a little plastic bag, so let's see what's in there. He includes 8 extra hands, these grabby hands, these trigger finger hands, these weapon holding hands, and these fists. And what's cool about these hands are the fact that they actually match the ones he's equipped with. So I think this is the first figure in the line where you can actually swap out just one of the hands and they will still match. He also includes the same beret that 3 of my other Eagle Force figures are currently wearing. And every time I see this beret, I always hear Mitch Hedberg's voice in my head.
Sometimes I wake up and I think I should start wearing a beret, but I don't do it. One day I'm gonna though. You bet your ass. I will have a beret on. That's ridiculous, but it's true.
And lastly, Kayo includes some Bruce Lee Game of Death reverse colored nunchucks. Everything that's black here is yellow in the movie, and everything that's yellow here is black in the movie. But one thing these nunchucks have that Bruce Lee's didn't is a real chain. That's right, Bruce Lee's nunchucks had a string. These have a chain, and that is awesome. Another thing that's awesome is, remember that holster on his right thigh? Well, he can carry those nunchucks the same way that Daredevil carries his billy clubs, and that is cool. So, how does Kayo look standing alongside his ex-pupil Hornet? Well, I'd say they look pretty awesome together, and I love the fact that there's 2 different shades of yellow between the 2 figures. That's pretty awesome. Now, everything from the waist down essentially is the same figure, except for the holsters being different, but that's about it. But yeah, I'd say they look super cool together. Another thing that's super cool is the fact that my Beret Club just gained a new member. They look so awesome together as well, and poor old Stryker Jr., well, he's the odd man out wearing that baseball cap. Now, I gotta say, this figure hits on all the right marks. You get the Bruce Lee type martial artist dressed in yellow and black. You get the Obi-Wan Kenobi teacher whose pupil turned to evil. And you get the Larry Hammerhead. And let us not forget that beret. What's not to love? So, there's my review of the Fresh Monkey Fiction and ZICA Toys Eagle Force Kayo! Not to be confused with OK. And you know what? I have loved every one of these Eagle Force figures, and this one is no exception. He's just awesome. So, I hope you're not getting sick of my Eagle Force reviews, because I've got a few more waiting in the wings to be reviewed. So until next time, same beret time, same beret channel. Tune in for more!
Can Captain Eagle fight off General Mamba? It's up to you when you're in command of the Eagle Force.
Food Reviews!
Hey, this is Nolan North. You don't want to miss Food Reviews.